I was standing at the bus stop with my little boy resting against my shoulder, trying to warm his cold hands in the evening breeze, when a sleek black car rolled to a slow stop in front of us. The tinted window lowered and his sister, Ariba, stared at me with a look that didn't match the calm sound of her voice. "Get in. I need to talk to you," she said. There was something strained in her tone, something almost cracking. I didn't argue. Not after everything her family put me through. I slid into the back seat, shut the door, and held my son close, bracing myself for whatever she had to say. What I didn't expect was that the truth I'd been hunting for 3 years was about to break open right in front of me. I once believed that loving someone made you fearless. Now I know it makes you trust things you shouldn't. When I married him, I thought his gentle nature and soft promises were solid ground. He held my hand like it anchored him, like I mattered more than the world outside. His family treated me like a guest they regretted inviting, but he made up for it, at least for a while. Then he disappeared. 3 whole years. No calls, no messages, no explanation. It was like someone snatched him out of my life and erased every trace. His family didn't waste time blaming me. They accused me of scaring him away, called me a burden, said my child was an inconvenience. Eventually, they kicked me out with nothing but a storage box and their cruelty echoing behind me. I didn't break. I didn't let them see the damage. Because deep inside, something felt off, like they were hiding something bigger than their lies. Little signs started revealing cracks in their story. Conversations stopped abruptly when I walked in. Ariba avoided eye contact. His mother muttered dramatic prayers whenever she complained about Sin's returning home. Then I found it. An old phone of his in that same storage box they shoved at me. It was dead, but the SIM card still worked. I charged it. There was only one message inside. One message from 3 years ago. "He's gone. Do not contact us again. You got what you wanted." The sender wasn't a stranger. The number belonged to Ariba's husband. I stared at it for so long the words began to blur, and then a bitter laugh escaped me. They hadn't been abandoned. They had engineered his disappearance. I didn't confront them. I didn't shout. I didn't beg. I started gathering everything. Every insult, every discarded document, every financial record they thought I wouldn't understand. Piece by piece, I built my own case. If they wanted to destroy me quietly, I would destroy them carefully. First, I contacted a lawyer and handed over everything. Second, I tracked down my husband's employment trail. That's when I discovered what they had told him, that I had filed charges, that I wanted nothing to do with him, that I had moved on. They forged signatures. They faked documents. They cut him off from me. Third, I reached out to him, not to demand answers, but to give him the truth. Fourth, he and I built a legal case together, not to get back together, not to fix the past, but to expose the ones who broke both of our lives. Fraud, forgery, unlawful eviction, financial deception. Everything they used to trap us, we turned into evidence. And that's why tonight mattered. In the car, Ariba's hand shook as they gripped the steering wheel. She didn't start the engine. She just whispered, her voice trembling. "He spoke to you, didn't he?" I didn't answer. I didn't need to. "He found out who replaced him," she continued, barely audible. "We didn't mean for this to get so big. We only wanted him close. We only wanted him to run the business. But he refused. He wanted you. So they took you out of his life, and they pushed him out of mine. You forged my name," I said quietly. "You destroyed my marriage. You lied to your own brother." She winced like the words slapped her. "He's coming tomorrow." I added, "with lawyers." Her breath hitched. "Please, you have to stop this. If this goes to court, my mom will be arrested. My husband, too." "Your husband," I replied. Should have thought about consequences before pretending to be me. Tears slid down her cheeks. "We'll lose everything." I turned toward the busy station outside, watching strangers rush past with suitcases and tired faces. "That's the idea," I said softly. I opened the car door with my son in my arms. As I stepped out, Ariba grabbed my wrist. "Please, tell him you forgive us," she begged. I looked at her hand, then at her face, streaked with panic and guilt. "I don't forgive betrayal," I said. I corrected. Her knees gave out as she collapsed onto the seat, sobbing into her perfectly manicured hands. The same hands that signed the papers throwing me out of my home. Walking toward the bus, I felt something inside me finally unwind, something that had been knotted tight for years. Tomorrow wouldn't be the end. It would be a reckoning. He would face the truth. They would face the law. And I would finally face a future that belonged to me. My son tugged gently at my shirt. "Mama, where are we going?" I smiled, steady and certain. "Somewhere better," I whispered.